Hi everybody, it's Eileen here. How are you? I thought I'd make another background for ATC cards. I have 5 cards here, and I make them out of these scrap papers that I have from buying composition books, because I was doing last year teaching an art journaling class for youth girls, and I was buying all these, and I'm still going to buy more for this year, but these are what I bought, and I had like a few hundred packs, or actually maybe a couple hundred packs, and I have these, tons and tons of these from inside. So that's what I use for all of my, pretty much all of them. And anyways, so this is what I'm going to do today, and I thought, well, I have longer than 15 minutes timing now on my videos, so I'm gonna get started on doing that. So I'm gonna do the background how I normally do it. So I'm gonna start ripping out paper that I have. This is just pastel chalk stuff. Sometimes I'll doodle on paper and stuff like that to get some background. And usually it's for art journaling and stuff. That's where I started. I've only actually just started, in February, doing the ATCs. So when I saw Kelly Donovan's video on ATCs, not challenge, but the swap, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And now I'm addicted, so it's really nice to have something keep you busy and make people happy too by trading and stuff. So I thought, yeah, cool. I'm going to get into that. So that's what I started doing. It's kind of relaxing, and I like it a lot. So that's about it for that. And then I just kind of go from there. I have Mod Podge here, matte Mod Podge. Usually I make my own, but I suckered my husband into buying me some at Walmart. Bad in my eyes. Anyway, so while it's nice and quiet and the kids are actually at dance, I got my husband to drive them, so I was like, yay me! Get some time to myself here for a few minutes. Do this quickly. I hope you guys can see that. Try to remember to stay in view. So I just go over, sometimes with the thicker pieces I like to do the backs of it as well on the paper, like flip them over and do the backs as well, but for some of it doesn't really matter, for the thinner ones anyway. And I'm just trying to kind of cover it all up. I just like the texture, and the colors. Some of them come through. So that's why I do it. I just love the textures and the colors that come through. And I don't remember where I had everything, but it doesn't matter. So this is basically it. sometimes I do a little less because the paper on underneath has lots of stuff. So, but sometimes I was like going crazy with it, so it's all good. Anything goes, pretty much. And I like all different types. This is like a fiber paper. That green one looks really great. Yep, that's different than what I added on there, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be totally covered. See, I want to add more on this one, I think, because this little ATC over here is going to be quite bland of whatever comes through. Now that's why, and then usually that one I glue some underneath as well because they're so thick. Let's soak it in a bit. I just got this, like, I don't know, bottle, and it's already half empty. Okay. Now I'm going to I'm videotaping. I'm going to, my husband's back from driving the children. I'm going to dry this all up. There we go. The water. This is my water. These are all my brushes I use for glue, and I keep just adding water to it. I never wash them. Okay, so here it is. Dry it off. So that's it. This is it. I cut that edge off right there, so far this is what we got. And then I'm going to put stencils on it. And I think I'm going to use my roses this time. I used this other one an awful lot. You guys are probably getting tired of seeing it. I used my card. And I got the polyfill container, but I did make an invention in here. And don't even ask me how I did it. I just mixed. Leftover plastic of Paris from the little dollar store packages, and baking powder. I think it was baking powder. Yeah, baking powder. And water and dollar store glue, which is really watered down, so like was pretty useless glue. Never make Mod Podge from dollar store glue because it's pretty much Mod Podge the way they make it. It's very watery, so nothing sticks. So when you're teaching a class full of 20 girls and their papers are not sticking and rolling up, you're like, oh my goodness, it's a good thing I had some Elmer School glue to mix in with the mixture I gave them. I know it looks yummy. It looks like very thick porridge. Okay, I'm not gonna use too much, but I thought, it's kind of work to freaking mix it. Holy. Anyway, so I'm gonna just find it. If you don't mix it too good, pretty watery actually. Hard to make textures with because it smears underneath. Let's see if I mixed it well enough. I know I got my hands in front of you guys' sight here. I'm trying to hold it down. See there? As much as I can, so then it does. Not mess up as much. And you know what? With a lot of stuff too, if you don't like something, you can just kind of scoop it up with a card and be done with it. Right? You don't have to keep it. And that's gonna go into my sink. Remember my, if I mentioned it in the thing, my sink full of paintbrushes and my bathroom's right next door. Yeah. But most of the time it has stencils in it and my cards. So this is the roses, and I put it on there very choppy like, because I just want texture. Some of them came out really, really nice. Some of them a little bit more moisture was in it, but that's because it's just a made up mixture and I didn't mix it up probably as well as I should have. To be honest, I'm really missing my other one on here, so I might have to put a couple spots because I just love this one. Why is this not looking so? Okay, I'm just going to do a couple little spots of my favorite. I love it. Love it, love it, love my... I don't know what this design is, but it's my favorite. Okay, I feel better now. Yay. It is a little moist, this mixture. But it was free. So it works. Make it work. So I'm going to use my sprays I've made to tint the homemade poly stuff. A lot of times I do tint it brown too because I like it. Do a little bit of blue, dark blue. Is this blue? No, this is black, isn't it? Black. Oh, exactly blue. Okay, dark black. Dark blue. Learn my colors. Okay. We will ink it up a little bit. Let me throw some gold. I'm actually going to throw a little bit of gold directly on it. And I'm actually gonna use a brush because, oops, hit my, don't want to wreck the stuff. It kind of breaks easy once, it's brittle at the moment because it's homemade, whatever I made. And yeah, it's kind of brittly till I get everything on it. Then it kind of protects it a bit more. Add a little bit of water. Get kind of a wash going on here. Don't always add gold like this on top. I usually add it after if this is just something new I'm trying right now, just because. Just because I can. I'm going to try this. I love the metallic gold, just love it. Now at this point I usually add a bit more Mod Podge just because I would like to seal this stuff in and I don't want to damage any of it. I want it to stay on. I do a lot and that's why I use so much Mod Podge and glues. I ordered some gel medium online. My husband ordered it for me, and gesso, which I've never used before. Gesso, I never used gel medium, and something else. What else did I order? Modeling something rather. So it's like this stuff that you put on there that you actually buy. So that's gonna be interesting. So that'll be the first time I've actually bought things like that proper things for. There's a lot of glue on here. I know you guys think I'm crazy. Crazy. Eileen's crazy. What are you doing? I want it to be nice and strong. You wouldn't believe how strong my ATCs are after. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to dry this. These spots of glue that are a little thicker than normal that I usually do, but it'll work. Because it's just texture. Now just imagine this is going to be all chopped up into little ATCs. Maybe looking for. You know what? I also wanted to do maybe some inking on there, so I'm gonna. This time I'm gonna use my roller just to be quick as a bunny. Okay. I hope I'm being loud enough. I'm gonna be more loud. I'm not a loud person. Usually I use different stamps, but you know what? I like this one. I might use it more often. There's another one I have that rolls. I've got a couple of them actually. That's cool. I like that a lot. Yay. That's awesome. So I think it's sticking to my paper. I think I'm ready to cut this baby up. Snipperoo. Snipperoo. Got a lot of junk on the back here. Good thing we're covering it. So that's why I put the lines in the back. Flip it over. Don't have to like measure it again and do all that. Anything that it's really soft right now because that silly concoction of whatever you want to call it stuff I made. But it's gonna dry harder. It's gonna dry. So actually I like to usually leave it a little bit because even though you're blow drying and it kind of gets still kind of sticky. So because of the whatever modeling stuff, I do like to leave it myself a little longer to dry, cure or whatever. But this is how I make my background. Yeah. Oops, I'm cutting out. I'm sorry, I'm cutting out a screen. I'm like looking over at my iPhone as yeah. People are like going crazy. So I might spray some more inks on there. I don't know. That one could have some. That one can have a little bit. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Looks nice. No used baby wipe. There we go. Okay. Alcohol inks that I've made, my sprays, spritzer thingamajigs, whatever you want to call them, are gone. So I think I'm going to leave you guys with this. But these are my backgrounds. And I have these got paper stuck to it. This is my background. This is what I start with. And then it goes from there, what I need to make, what I'm inspired to do. That's this one. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Use your imagination. What will be on here?